Hello, my name is METİN. This is 206th part of explanation of my theory. Yes. According to my theory and my formulas, massive light in massless matter, massive light waves in massless matter. 1. Mass is not intrinsic property of meta-sensation perception matter, MSPM, that I put forth, that I discovered. In short, mass is not intrinsic property of matter. 2. Mass is intrinsic property of intrinsic, cyclical, spherical, ring-shaped motion forms of meta-sensation perception matter. This means mass is intrinsic property of electron motion forms and their successive waves. This means, in short, mass is property of an electron motion form and its successive waves. This means unique sources of mass are electron motion forms and their successive waves, and electron motion forms and their waves cannot be seen directly. They belong to meta-sensation perception matter. You cannot see the electron motion forms and their waves between ordinary objects and particles in our subjective reality, in our observable universe. We cannot see electron motion forms here. 3. Boundaries of intrinsic cyclical, spherical ring-shaped electron motion forms and their successive cyclical, spherical ring-shaped intertwined, interconnected waves are not static. Boundaries of electron motion forms and successive waves are not static. In motion, cycle. Okay. Intrinsic motion form of meta-sensation perception matter. They are motion forms of meta-sensation perception matter. They are not particles. They are not objects. Each point of successive wave surface. Each point of electron motion form surface. First cycle is electron motion form with its motion arrow. Each point of electron motion form surface has 1,884,000 km per second linear velocity, 6.28 times greater than speed of light for the first cycle. Yes. Each point of successive wave surface has this one, wave number n multiplied by 1,884,000 km per second linear velocity, like this, increasing. Interconnectivity and being intertwined, okay? Interconnectivity between successive waves of electron motion forms gives rise at the rate of wave number increasing linear velocity of each point of successive waves. 4. Here, some of my formulas. One of these. Be careful. Look at that. Lambda normal, wavelength. Lambda normal. What is mass inside of this formula that I put forth? This is point mass of electron motion form or its successive wave. Okay? This is mass, and there is lambda normal, wavelength. Without wavelength, you cannot, there will be no mass. Without wavelength, there will be no mass. Okay? And here, some of my formulas, snapshots. And here, speed of light direction mass and linear velocity direction mass, different formulas. Look at them. Yes. Yes. Yes. According to my formulas, if there is no wavelength of light, there is no mass. If wavelength is 0, for mass is undefined. Remember, according to my theory and my formulas, electrons can exceed the speed of light. When an electron motion form do this, electron motion form becomes a single motion arrow without successive waves, because wave jets, like what? Like this. Here, motion arrow of electron motion form. Here, behind of this wave jet. From now on, there is no successive waves, and neither electron motion forms mass nor successive waves. No waves were masses. Okay. When an electron motion form do this, electron motion form becomes a single motion arrow without successive waves, because wave jets. In these conditions, electron motion forms become massless neutrinos. Yes. 5. In our subjective reality, in our observable universe, ordinary objects and things or particles don't have wavelength, don't have accompanying wave. This is wrong. De Broglie's, de Broglie's particles and accompanying wave hypothesis is wrong. 6. Mass is not property of matter, and it is not property of observable objects. Mass comes from intrinsic motion forms of meta-sensation perception matter. Mass comes from meta-sensation perception matter reality to our subjective reality and its objects by light. Remember, as I told you before, light is the bridge between the two realities. 7. Not only mass, gravitation, heat and temperature come from intrinsic electron motion forms of meta-sensation perception matter by successive light waves to our reality also. Have a good evening. See you later.